Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Husky Gymnasium. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network, and thank you for tuning in and watching us here on 3BSN. I'm Joe Schreiner here tonight. I'll be your play-by-play guy this evening as the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, coming in at 1-7 in the EDC, are taking on the visitors from Shanley, the Deacons, and they come in with an overall record of 5-3 and an EDC record of 5-3. Right now, Shanley is in fifth place, sitting alone in fifth place in the EDC. They follow Grand Forks Red River at the top. They are undefeated, and tied with them is Devil's Lake. They're also undefeated so far, 6-0 and 5-0 respectively. Then following them right behind is West Fargo High. They're at 5-1. Fargo Davies at 5-1, and then Shanley in fifth place at 5-3. And again, the Lady Huskies coming in here at 1-7. And then 1-7 overall also. So there is your lineup for tonight. And again, thanks for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network. And I am Joe Schreiner, and I will have the call for you this evening. And want to thank everybody for joining us here on the Richland IFC pregame show. Innovative food crops from the Richlands of the Midwest. Richland IFC. The Deacons coming in here tonight averaging about 70 points a game. The Lady Huskies averaging about 47, so the Lady Huskies got their work cut out for them. And before the game here, we had a talk with head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson, and we'll have that interview right now. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Richland IFC pregame show, sponsored by Richland IFC, innovative food crops from the Richlands of the Midwest. The Richland IFC, our pregame sponsor, and we would like to welcome head coach of the Lady Huskies up into the booth here on our pregame show. Head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson. Thanks for joining us again this evening, Brian.
Thanks for having me, Joe. I appreciate it.
All right. We had a game on Saturday against Cheyenne, and it was closer than the final score showed. I mean, we were right there with less than 4 minutes to go, and where you're in that game and just kind of let it go at the end. But it was a very competitive game otherwise, I felt.
Yeah, the last couple of games we started out pretty well. We had a good go against Cheyenne. We did some really good things throughout that game. We just kind of lost track of it, sub 5 minute mark in the game, with about 7 to go. We were down 7, and we had, about 5 or 6 trips there where we didn't get anything. We rushed a shot or took a bad shot early. We missed 3 free throws in that stretch. So if we execute in that in that stretch, in that run, we either come out of that thing down a bucket, or if we hit a 3, maybe we're tied. So it's just things that we have to continue to work on. We have to play a complete game. Like I said, I thought we played well in stretches, and then at the end we just kind of let it get away, and they stretched it out. But the game was certainly closer than what the final score indicated.
I agree. I think it was a competitive game by the girls, and unfortunately at the end there it slipped away from them. But again, as a young team that you have, it was a lot of things learned, and positive experiences came out of it.
Yeah, we are getting better with each game, and that's what our goal is to improve with each game, no matter if we win or lose the game. And then we've just got to learn from each one and, take some of the things that we didn't do so well against Cheyenne, and we've got to do them tonight against Shanley, which is a team that's going to be similar. They've got some size in the post, and they've got a decent ball handler and shooter at the guard. So if we could play similar to what we did, I think that we can do some of the same things, but we just have to execute throughout the game.
All right, so you brought up Shanley tonight, so let's take a look at tonight's opponent, Shanley Deacons. The Deacons come in here in fifth place in the EDC with a 5-3 overall mark, and in the EDC, so they're 5-3 overall and 5-3 in the EDC. In fifth place, and the Lady Huskies coming in at 1-7 in the EDC and overall. So the Lady Huskies, again, got their work cut out for them. But again, the positive things that you talked about, there's a lot of similarities that you're going to see between these guys and Cheyenne. Middle of the pack team that you want to compete with.
Yeah, they've got 2 great post players. Mo Hakeem is one of the best post players in the conference, if not one of the best in the state. She's going to be a handful, 6'2" in the post. And then Shrima, she's 6'4", can play both inside and outside. So he's similar to Cheyenne, but just bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kate Busick, who's battled some injuries over the last couple of years with some knee injuries, finally back on the floor for Shanley. She's a really good point guard can handle it, can shoot it when she's open. We just have to be able to keep Hakeem out of the post. We can't let her catch it in the lane. If we do, we're in trouble. And then we've just got to defend out on the perimeter and not give them any open looks and see if we can make some free throws tonight. If we can attack them a little bit, get them in some foul trouble, get to that free throw line and make them tonight, I think we can keep ourselves in the game.
So you got two girls well over 6 foot there for the Shanley Deacons. Are you thinking about coming out in a zone kind of a pressure defense here where you can kind of front and in the back of her and trying to keep the pressure on that way on those tall girls?
I mean, we'll do some things that are similar that we did in the Cheyenne game. They worked well for us. We'll just have to see what happens. There are a couple different things that we can do. We'll throw something at them and see how they handle it. If that doesn't work, then we'll go to something else.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, then we'll have to go to something else. So it's just a matter of just trying to throw out there our game plan and see if we can get it to work. And if the girls aren't in the right mode, then we'll have to go to plan B and plan C if we need to. So, we know what we want to do. We just have to go out and execute it.
So it's a little bit different team than what you've seen in the past few years with Shanley. They had Riley Payne finally graduated and moved on. But, again, they've got a couple of strong players. Lydia Matterns, another strong one there for them as well. So they've got strong players in all 5 positions.
Yeah, different from in the past where they've been really guard heavy, where the point guards kind of ran the team and did a lot of their scoring. That's why you see Hakeem jump up in scoring here this year, because they don't have that guard scoring that they've had in the past. Yeah. So we just have to manage it. They're a different look, and without some of those good guards that they've had in the past, we may be able to pressure them up front. The problem is that if we don't get enough pressure, with having those big girls in the back, they'll just be able to throw it up to them, and then we'll be in trouble down on the block. So we'll try what we can, and then hopefully it works out. And if we can, like I said, keep ourselves in the game, make some free throws, make our open shots. We've been struggling a little bit with some of our open shots. And we're just kind of waiting for that day where everything's going for us. We're making our layups, making our bunnies, turning them over like we did late in the Cheyenne game, and then making our free throws.
All right, and then a busy week coming up. You got Friday, you got to take on West Fargo up in West Fargo. Again, a tough game for you up there. And I think West Fargo is up toward the top there too as well. They're tied for 3rd, I guess.
Yeah, we're kind of reaching that stretch where we're playing some of those teams that are at the top of the EDC. West Fargo is another good team. They've got some good guards, and then they've got a very good post in Simon, who is 6'4", we'll say. I think she's listed as 6'3", but we all cheat on the roster a little bit. So another tough post player that we're going to have to work against on Friday. But it's just the stretch that we're in, and if we can compete against some of these teams that are at the top of the EDC, I think it's going to help us going down the stretch. All
right, Coach, I'll let you get down and get ready for the game here. Thanks for joining us on the pregame, and, of course, we'll see you tomorrow night at our Coaches Show live from the Boiler Room.
Yes, we will. It'll be a good Wednesday night at the Coaches Show.
We're going to have a lot of. All right, there is head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies, Wahpeton Lady Huskies, Brian Watson, joining us here on the Richland IFC pregame show. And right now, our PA announcer, David Woods, is going to play our national anthem. All right, there you go. You have your national anthem. We want to thank all of our veterans, past and present, for serving our country so greatly. We appreciate everything you've done and all the sacrifices that you have made to make the United States of America the great country that we are. So I will get to the OSPTI injury report a little bit later on here, and we will do our timeout because we've got some injuries that we need to report. Lady Huskies are coming in pretty healthy here, but we need to mention some of the injuries that were on the Shanley Deacons. I was talking to Coach Jacobson prior to the game, and he had mentioned some injuries that he had as well. So we'll get to those here at the first timeout, and when we get a chance, we'll cover the OSPTI injury report. All right, now let's take a look here at the starting lineups, brought to you by Thrivent Financial. Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. The starting lineups for the visitors, the Shanley Deacons. Number 4, Lydia Mattern. She's a senior, 5'8". Number 10, a 5'9" senior. That's Kate Busick. Number 24, a 5'8" junior, Hannah Hodel. And number 31, 6'2" senior, Mo Hakim. And Coach Watson was saying Hakim, but the coach said her name is pronounced Hakim, so we will call her Hakim. That was right from Steve Jacobson. And then number 33, Emily Shrema. She is a 6'4" junior, Emily Shrema. And head coach Steve Jacobson. Assistant coaches Chris Porter, Annie Swenson, and Sawyer Salter. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for your Wahpeton Lady Huskies, brought to you by Thrivent. Haley Kerr, a 5'6" senior, wearing number 3. She gets a start. McKenna Kuhlmo, wearing number 10, a 5'9" sophomore. Another sophomore at 5'5", Lydia Model, wearing number 12. Taya Lunenberg, one of the 8th graders starting for the Lady Huskies at 5'10", wearing number 23. And number 40 at 5'10", also an 8th grader, Scout Woods. Something's going on here. I don't know what's... they're having some... Something's going on here. I don't know what's going on. There was a mix-up there in the starting lineups they're trying to get figured out. But, all right, let's take a look here. Again, the Lady Huskies coming in here at 1-7. We'll quick do the injury report here, too. Again, the starting lineups were brought to you by Thrivent Financial. Now, the starting lineups... The OSPTI injury report. For all your sports-related injuries, contact OSPTI with locations in Breckenridge, Fergus Falls, and Hankinson. So the OSPTI injury report, again, Olivia Hansen out with knee surgery, but Shanley Deacons come in with McKenna Bears. She has an ACL injury. Desi DeKaiser has an ACL injury. And Emily Shrema, who is starting tonight, the 6'4" junior, is just coming back off meniscus injury. So, again, some injuries here for the Shanley Deacons, kind of cutting their bench a little bit short. So, Coach Jacobson brought up some junior varsity players here to play. And that's your OSPTI injury report, brought to you by OSPTI in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. For all your sports-related injuries, contact OSPTI. And we are underway here. The Shanley Deacons control the tip. Running a little bit behind. There's a pass intended down low and intercepted by Kuhlmo. She's going to get it up ahead to Model. Model goes in for the layup, up and in. And the Huskies score first with Lydia Model on a stolen pass there and a steal by Kuhlmo to Model. Back we come to the other end now. Deacons setting up their offense. Top of the key to Hodel. Down low they go to Hakim. That rolls around, comes out, and the rebound there by Lunenberg. She clears it out to Kerr. Kuhlmo goes along the baseline. He's going to try and pass it across, and the pass deflected there by Hakim. Kuhlmo going to inbound underneath the Huskies basket on the near side. Finds Lunenberg, and it's tipped away there, and it's controlled on the breakaway by Busick. She's going to go up for a left-handed layup, and we're tied at 2. So Kate Busick with her first bucket ties the game at 2 with 17 minutes to go. Kuhlmo looks down low to Woods, and that's tipped away right away there by Shrema, and back comes the Deacons. Pass ahead. Basket attempt by Hakim, no good. Rebound underneath by Kuhlmo, and there is a reaching foul, I believe. Yes, it is, on Kate Busick. That'll be her first personal, team first. We're tied at 2, 16-47. Hakim on the breakaway layup just rolled it off the rim. Lunenburg gets the inbound pass from Kumel to Woods. Lady Huskies to Kerr, gets it across the center line just in time. Kerr with the dribble, gets it over to Lunenburg. Now back out top of the key between the circles, Kumel. Back over to Model. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Huskies got to look to score, put the basket up in a hurry. Model had to throw it up from a long distance, and the shot clock expires. Did not hit the rim. Lydia Model from about 5 feet beyond the arc tried to get that one up there, and it didn't hit the rim. So a turnover goes to the Deacons. Far side to Hodel. Back over top of the key, Busick. She's going to take a shot. No good. Woods on the rebound. She's going to clear. Gets it out to Model. Model pulls up her dribble just inside the arc. And the Lady Huskies are going to set it up again. Near side to Kumel. Again, when I say near side, I'm talking near side to me, to the camera. Lunenburg goes around, and a swat attempt there by Shrema is no good. And that will be a foul on Shrema, and that'll send Lunenburg to the line. Again, Shrema coming off knee injury there. You can see the right knee of Shrema is got a bandage around it. Free throw is up and good for Taya Lunenburg on her first free throw. Second free throw is no good. So the Huskies lead 3-2. And back we go the other way. Get it up ahead to Hodel. Down low to Shrema. She looks around, and it's picked off there underneath the basket by Kumel. Gets it up ahead on the bounce pass to Model, up and in for 2. So Lydia Model has got 4 quick points, and both of them on breakaways. Shrema is going to take one just inside the arc. No good. Battle for the board, and picked off there by Busick. Deacons control, 3-point shot. No good. Hakim underneath for the putback is good. So Hakim averaging 20 points for the Deacons. Got her first bucket here. Here comes Kumel in a hurry. There's a reach foul from behind. That's going to be on Hakim. That'll be her first personal, team third. 5-4 lead for the Lady Huskies. 15:02 to go. Kumel going to inbound underneath their own basket on the far side. Woods gets the inbound. 15-footer from the baseline. No good. Lunenburg on the rebound, bounces off on the other side, no good. The Lady Huskies could have used that one. Coming back to the other end we come, Mattern, Shrema, Hakim, penetrates into the paint. Got a whistle and a charge on Hakim, that'll be her second personal. I expect her to be going to the bench here very shortly, and the substitution, Mariah Bird, is going to come in for her. That's 2 fouls on Hakim just that quickly. So you're going to take 20 points out of the lineup there for the Shanley Deacons. The Lady Huskies, Kumel drew the charge. She's got the breakaway breakaway dribble here, going up, puts up the shot, no good. Just off the iron, a little too far underneath for McKenna. Back come the Deacons. Hodel out on top, over to the far side, Busick, back to Hodel. Down low they go to Bird. Turnaround jumper in the paint. I believe, yes, it was during the shot, so it will be Mattern going to the line. I didn't catch who it was on the foul for the Huskies. I'll have to wait till it gets up on the board. That's on Lunenburg. That's her first personal. It's Mattern at the line. First one is good. So we're tied at 5, 14-21 to go. Lady Huskies and Shanley Deacons on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Second free throw is good. So Model brings it up into the front court. No pressure now by the Deacons. Model picks up her dribble, gets it over to Lunenburg on the far side. Again, far side is the opposite side of the camera, folks. Tipped away there, but it's still controlled by Haley Kerr. Looks down low to Lunenburg, kicks it back out to Kerr for an open 3. Long off the rebound, off the missed shot, and on the rebound is Busick. Near side now to Hodel. Cross-court pass over to the other side, Busick. Back out top. Tipped away there by Kumo, but controlled by the Deacons. 10 seconds on a shot clock. There it is, a backdoor shot and up by Mariah Bird. Lady Huskies were sleeping on the backdoor pass there. They trail now by 3. 13:30 to go. 8-5 lead for the Deacons. Lunenburg down low in the corner to Model. Woods, Kumo top of the key. McKenna looks to drive, kicks it off to Model. Model penetrates into the paint, puts up a shot, off the side, no good. It'll be off Lydia's hands as she tried to get the rebound, and it'll be Deacon ball underneath the Husky basket. Iana Allard checks in for McKenna Kumo. Allard checks in, averaging 6 points a game for the Lady Huskies. Near side, penetration, gets down to Bird, back out top to Hodel. Back down to Bird in the paint, kicks it out. Near side, back down underneath to Mattern. Backdoor pass is good to Bird. She's got 4, averaging 4, so she's already met her average, scoring average here for the Lady Husky, or for the Deacons. Allard gets it picked off there by Mattern, takes it in for the bucket. There's a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. This one's going to be brought to you by Three Rivers Decorating. This timeout on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Deacons jump out to a 12-5 lead.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
That timeout brought to you by Three Rivers Decorating. Want to thank them for being one of our sponsors. I want to also thank all of our other sponsors too as well, including Gripper Sports down on Dakota Avenue, the Boiler Room down there on Dakota Avenue and 4th Street, along with all of our other sponsors, Richland IFC, OSPTI, Thrivent, Scott's Electric, Daily News, Three Rivers Decorating, Farmers Union Insurance, First Community Credit Union. Lunenburg goes in for the drive and misses that one. Coach Watson wanted a foul on that one for hands on Lunenburg and didn't get the call. Shot goes up, missed, and put back there by Shrima. She gets her first bucket. So back come the Lady Huskies now, trailing 14-5. 12-minute mark here of the first half. Model brings it all the way across to Allard. Allard goes over to the other side to Lunenburg now, to the right elbow. Kicks it back out to Kerr. Near side to Allard. Back to Lunenburg, down to 5 seconds. She had to put one up, and again misses the rim there. Lady Huskies running the shot clock down, and again, don't touch the rim, and it's going to be Shanley Deacon ball. And we got to reset the shot clock here, so we'll be a few seconds paused here as the shot clock gets reset. 11:35 to go. Lady Huskies trail. Jasmine Hill checks in for the Lady Huskies. She's down low in the zone defense. Here's a three-point shot from the corner, is good, and that basket was by Liz Dabbert. Coming in averaging 5 points a game for the Deacons. Sinks her first basket. Model to the free throw line. Woods penetrates, puts up the layup, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath there by Shrima, and up come the Deacons again. Back to Shrima. Picked off there by Kerr, went through Shrima's hands. And we're going to get a whistle and a block foul on Shrima. She's got 2 fouls. So the 2 girls over 6 foot tall for the Deacons are both got 2 fouls here. And we're not even halfway through. So I've got that as the second foul on Shrima, but the scoreboard says 1. But I believe that is 2 on her because she knew right away she was going to the bench. Coach Jacobson had the substitution in right away. Allard to Model in the corner. Haley Kerr. Over to Model on the far side now. Back to Allard at the top of the key. Dribbles right, goes over to Woods. Back to Hill. To Model. Model penetrates to the paint, puts up a shot. Off the iron, no good. And a rebound on the near side here by Dabbert. She clears it out to Busick. Pass intended, but it's still picked up by the Deacons. Mattern penetrates. Gets it down low to Bird, and there's a whistle and I believe a foul before the shot. And I believe that's on Haley Kerr. So Haley Kerr picks up her first personal foul. As Gabby Bumgarner checks in for the Lady Huskies along with Kuhlmo. Inbound pass right to the corner. Good look at a three there for Dabbert. Just didn't quite get it to fall. Shot up and back in. That time by Jetta Meebold. And the Deacons jump out to a 19-5 lead here at the 10-minute mark as we approach the 10-minute mark. Model near side, Gabby Baumgartner. Model. Kuhlmo, free throw line, jumper in the paint, up and in for two. So McKenna Kuhlmo, averaging 11 for the Lady Huskies, gets her first bucket and cuts the dry spell for the Lady Huskies. In the corner, Meebold. Busick to the corner, three-point shot, rolls around the rim and comes out. And Model picks it up for the Lady Huskies and pushes it all the way up. Stops at the top of the key. And gets it right back eventually. Baumgartner looks for McKenna Kuhlmo, and a pass trying to break up there was Bird, but I believe she drew the foul. It is on 34, so that's Mariah Bird. That'll be her first personal. Checking in for the Deacons is going to be Maggie Sharma, a 6-foot freshman. Kuhlmo going to inbound underneath the Lady Huskies basket. To Lunenburg, no good at the iron. Picked off there by Busick, and she's going to bring it up just inside the top of the key. Puts up a shot for two. So Busick gets her fourth point. 21-7 in favor of the Deacons on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Model to Lunenburg. Back to Model, now to Baumgartner. Lady Huskies looking to try and get some offense going here, trailing by 14 here. About halfway through the first half. Kuhlmo for three, off the mark. Model hustles in, gets the rebound. She's going to try and put it up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line for two. And that was on Kate Busick. That'll be her second personal. So the Deacons getting into some foul trouble here. Ooh, did he not call that on? He did not call that on Busick. Excuse me. That was on Dabbert. First free throw is good for Lydia. It's Model with her fifth point. Looking for her sixth and get it. Lydia averaging 42% from the free throw line. 2 for 2. She's going to get a breather here as Haley Kerr checks in. .8:44 to go, 21-9 in favor of the Deacons. Coach Watson looking to put some trap pressure on the Deacons now. There's a little 15-foot jumper, short, no good. And battling for the rebound is Hodel. Now a three-point shot from the corner is up and good for Dabbert. She's got a pair of them now. She's got 6 total. 24-9, 8:18 mark on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Baumgartner to the near wing, Woods. The other side now, the Lady Huskies rotate the ball. Coach Watson wants to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Shanley Deacons 24, Lady Huskies 9. We'll be back after these messages. Thrivent Financial wishes the Wahpeton Husky Fall sports teams and coaches the best of success. Thrivent is proud to have the opportunity to support this community and help those who live and work here make the most of their time, talents, and treasures. Call Will Ulick, your local Thrivent financial professional, If you're interested in putting plans that align with your values into action, please call Will Ulick at 701-642-1108. Thrivent Financial.
What matters is you finding the right college for yourself. And so I transferred to NDSCS. I love the fact that people are always nice to you and you make a lot of great friends. My name is Dawafi and I am here for my future.
Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric. Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here, home of the Lady Huskies. They're trailing the Shanley Deacons right now on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 24-9 at the 8:05 mark, as Coach Watson took a long time out there to talk about it and get his offense reset. Haley Kerr's got the ball now way up high, over to Kumo. Kumo looks to penetrate, gets to the paint, puts it up from about 7 feet, no good, and a rebound on the weak side, taken away there by Shorma. Pass broken up and stolen there by the Lady Huskies. 2-on-2. Kerr puts it up, draws the foul, and Haley Kerr is going to go to the line. Blocking foul there, I believe. I'm not going to. It is on number 24 this time, Hannah Hodel. So that foul is on Hannah Hodel. That'll be her first. And Haley Kerr, 5'6" senior for the Huskies, is going to go to the line for 2. Trying to get the Huskies into double digits here. First free throw rolls in. Front iron, back iron, and falls through for the Lady Huskies. So Lydia Model checks in for the Huskies now. Umgarner sits down. Kerr, second free throw. Nope, short off the iron and falls to the right. Back come the Deacons. Top of the key. Over to the corner on the near side. A little 15-footer. Jump shot no good by Muvold. And the Lady Huskies get the rebound and push it back up. Model. Goes to the right side. Looks for Kerr. Back over near side. Now to Model. Near wing. Kulmo. Launches at the left elbow. Going to penetrate into the paint. Puts up a shot. Off the iron. Tried to get her own rebound. And frustration foul there as Emma reached in and committed the foul against Maggie Shorma, so that'll be Emma Bonchis' first foul. That's a team third foul on the Lady Huskies, 8 team fouls on the Deacons. Mattern checks back in for the Deacons. She gets the ball at the free throw line. Jumper, no good. Model on the rebound. Lydia's going to push. She always does. Back top of the key. Lunenburg into the paint. Shot up, no good. She bits her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. And hustling for the rebound now is Busick. She controls. We got a whistle and a timeout in the corner there because Busick was trapped in the corner. And we'll take another timeout here quickly. And this timeout now brought to you by First
Being a member of First Community Credit Union means access to better rates and lower fees. And it means being part of something more. It's joining a team that's dedicated to serving our community by giving scholarships to our future leaders, providing food for a hungry neighbor, and lending a helping hand to our local parks. Our communities always come first. It's the credit union difference. Come join us and see what we can do together. Being a member of First Community Credit
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here. The Shanley Deacons took a timeout there as Busick was trapped in the corner by the Lady Huskies defensively. So Coach Jacobson decided to take a timeout here and make sure he kept that possession and did not lose that possession here as we approach 6.5 minutes to go. A little full court pressure here by Haley Kerr. Now there's a pressure defense there, almost taken away in the middle on the intercepted pass, but still controlled by the Deacons. Into Mattern in the paint, over to the corner for a wide open shot, and that is good by Busick. She's got 7. Makes the score 27-10, 6:20 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Lady Huskies trail by 17. Bonches on the far wing. For Kumel coming across the paint, not open. Now Lunenburg looks for Bonches, elbow, gets it out to Kerr. Pass intended for Haley Kerr, off her hands, no good. It'll be a turnover on the Lady Huskies, over and back. Scout Woods checks in for Lunenburg. And inbounding over in front of the scorer's table for the Deacons is going to be Jetta Mevold. Now on the wing, down to the corner, cross-court pass, all the way. Deacons doing a good job of moving the ball around. Back over to the other side to Hodel. Near side wing, three-point shot, no good. Model trying to swipe at it, doesn't get the rebound. Down low they go, underneath to Shorma, and it's controlled by the Lady Huskies on the takeaway. Here comes Model hustling down, puts up a shot, too hard off the glass. And on the rebound, Busick, she's going to push it back up. 3-on-3 to Mattern on the wing. Mattern penetrates, kicks it back to the corner. Shorma for 3, no good. Bonches on the rebound and a reach foul from behind. And I believe that foul was on Mevold, I believe. Yes, it was. So Emma Bonches will be going to the line for the bonus, as there are 9 team fouls now on the Deacons. Ayanna Allard checks in, giving Coolmo a rest. 27-10. Checking in for the Deacons now is Dabbert. Going out is Mevold. Bonches' first free throw off the left side of the iron, no good. Back come the Deacons. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Three Borders Sports Network. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Down to the corner go the Deacons. Now up top to Mattern. Over to the near side to Hodel for 3. No good. Bonches on the rebound. She's going to get another foul. So good block out there by Emma. She draws the foul. I believe that was on Busick. Yes, it was. So that'll be her second. So 2 fouls on Busick, 2 on Hakim, and 2 on Shrema. As Emma Bonch is going to try to go to the line again for the Lady Huskies. Emma just 33% from the line. Missed her first free throw just a few seconds ago. It's double bonus here for Emma, so she misses that one. (27-10), 5 minutes exactly. That one's hard off the back iron, no good. So Emma 0 for 3 from the line. And back come the Deacons. Over to the far side, Dabbert. Near side now to Hodel. Down to the corner they go. Back out to Hodel. Near wing. 16 seconds on the shot clock. She's going to penetrate and kick it out to the corner. Busick. 3-point shot on the other side. Dabbert, no good. And Woods on the rebound. She gets it off to Allard. She's coming up into the front court, and it's tipped away right into the hands of Bonches. Puts it up, no good. She battles for the rebound, can't quite get it. Lady Huskies can't buy the bunny when they need it. 4:19 to go. Lady Huskies trail by 17. Mattern. Over to Shorma. Back to Mattern, top of the key. Now over to Busick. 3-point shot, good. Busick has her second 3, averaging 9 points, and that's exactly, she's got 10 now. Kerr to Bonches over on the far wing. Back to Kerr to Model for 3. Lydia Model drains the 3. For the Lady Huskies, it's 30-13. 3:42 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Dribble drive, kicks it back to Mattern. Now into the paint. We got a blocking foul there on Lydia. Nope, that's on Haley Kerr. So Haley Kerr picks up her second personal. And that is only the 4th team foul on the Lady Huskies, as Hill comes in for Bonchus and Baumgartner comes in for didn't see what happened there. It was Haley Kerr that she came in for, but I don't see Haley over on the bench right now. Well, there she is over getting water. Mattern, top of the key for the Deacons. Dribbles, drives, kicks it out. Over to Hodel. Back to Mattern in the corner. Cross-court pass to the other side to Mevold. Down low they go, and it's partially blocked and taken away there by Woods. Here comes Model again on the charge. Model into the paint, puts one up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up. Lydia Model keeping the Lady Huskies in this one. Trail by 15, under 3 minutes to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 30-15. Mattern in the paint. Almost tipped away there by Baumgartner. Down low, pass intercepted by Model. And here she comes, 2-on-1. Model going to go up, hard off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, Baumgartner. And I believe it was off the hands of Mevold. It'll be Lady Husky ball underneath their own basket. Lydia Model's going to inbound on the near side. Sets it into motion. Hill puts one up, off the glass, no good. And Woods on the rebound, and there's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Lady Huskies. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Don't forget to stay tuned for our halftime show, brought to you by Scott's Electric. Allard inbounds it to Woods. To Baumgartner between the circles. Near side now to Model. Back to Baumgartner. Allard, 15-footer, up and in for 2. So Ayanna Allard gets her first bucket. Cuts the lead to 13 now, 30-17. Mattern, top of the key. Nice little give and go there on the screen. And that pass to Bird is good for 2 on the give and go. And a 15-point lead again for the Deacons. We're under 2 minutes to play. Model up high. Allard on the far wing. Lunenburg waiting to check in over at the scorer's table. Hill. Allard. Model for 3. Almost the same spot she just got her last one. Rebound underneath there by Busick. She's going to bring it up into the front court for the Shanley Deacons. Gets it to the corner to Dabbert. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Back outside they go. Mattern penetrates just inside the free throw line, kicks it out to the corner for a 3-point shot. No good. And that shot was by Dabbert, and the Lady Huskies control. Back the other way we go. Trailing by 15. Baumgartner. Model. Allard back to Model. We approach 1 minute to go. Lady Huskies trying to slow the game down a little bit. Allard kicks it way out high to Model. 10 seconds on the shot clock. We're under a minute to play. Allard for 3 from the wing. No good. Model on the weak side rebound. Gets it. She's going to try and go back into the paint. Puts one up. Rolls across the front iron and just falls out. Here comes Busick. She's going to kick it out to Dabbert. Now over to Mevold for the shot. She gets her own rebound. Goes back up. She's fouled in the process, and I believe it's going to be on Lydia Model. So Lydia picks up her first personal foul. The Huskies 5th, but going to the line for 2 is going to be Jetta Mevold. She's got 2 points. And she misses her first free throw. Kumo checks in and Lunenburg checks in. Woods goes out and Allard goes out. 35.3 seconds, so a differential of 5 seconds on the shot clock. Lady Huskies trail by 15 and now 16. As the second free throw by Mevold is good. I put that one up on the board too soon. They did. They crossed the line, so I put that one up on the board too soon. So the score remains 32-17. Kumo. Again, about a 5-second differential. Baumgartner for 3. Bounces off the rim. No good. Mattern on the rebound. Gets it up ahead to Dabbert. Down to the corner they go to Shorma. Back to Dabbert. Now down low to Bird. Pass tipped away there by Model, and it'll stay with the Deacons with 8.8 seconds to go. Of course, the shot clock is turned off now. Checking in quick for defensive purposes is going to be Kate Busick. Offensive purposes. Busick can score from 3. She gets the inbound pass, top of the key, guarded by Hill. Mattern, 4 seconds. There's the shot, 3-point shot is home for Busick. That's why they checked her in. She's got 3 threes to finish up the first half. That'll be the end of the half on your Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard at the end of one half of play. The Shanley Deacons 35, the Lady Huskies 17 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back after these halftime messages. Stay tuned for the Scots Electric.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all of the Wahpeton Husky sports teams the best of luck this fall. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the News Monitor and the Daily News. Keep up with local news, sporting events, and personal interest stories in our papers. The Daily News offers an e-newsletter for more information at your computer. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for much more information. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes the best of luck this season. Sports injuries can put a damper on a young athlete's high school career. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is here to make sure you get back to playing the sport you love. Whether it's a knee, shoulder, ankle, or back pain, our OSPTI experts will use their knowledge to rehab and strengthen that injured area for a full and complete recovery. Stay in the game with OSPTI. All major insurances are accepted. Call us at 218-641-7725, or you can find us on Facebook at OSPTI, or check us out on the web at www.ospti.net. Scots Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scots Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scots Electric website at www.scotselectric.net. Scots Electric. Thrivent Financial wishes the Wahpeton Husky Fall sports teams and coaches the best of success. Thrivent is proud to have the opportunity to support this community and help those who live and work here make the most of their time, talents, and treasures. Call Will Ulick, your local Thrivent financial professional. If you're interested in putting plans that align with your values into action, please call Will Ulick at 701-642-1108. Thrivent Financial. Richland IFC, we work closely with our producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. At Richland IFC, we are dedicated to working with growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its growers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for our food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports Husky sports. The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
As a member of First Community Credit Union, your Kasasa checking and savings accounts earn more interest, which means more money back. And more money back means more date nights, sweet new kicks, or gas in the tank. Whatever is important to you, Kasasa accounts at First Community Credit Union help make it happen. Come join us and let's put your money to work with accounts that give back.
The Boiler Room in Wahpeton is located on Dakota Avenue and 4th Street and offers a modern twist on nostalgia, sophisticated yet comfortable, trendy, while still affordable for the entire family. The Boiler Room in Wahpeton has a variety of daily and weekly specials to help keep the Boiler Room interesting, and our focus on creating a truly unique experience keeps our customers coming back over and over again. The Boiler Room in downtown Wahpeton. Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here. Joe Schreiner, Three Borders Sports Network. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and joining us here. And the Lady Huskies are trailing at halftime on the Scott's Electric Halftime Show. They are trailing the Shanley Deacons 35-17. The Lady Huskies, just again, the shooting percentage for the Lady Huskies not quite falling through the hoop like Coach Watson would like to see here. Again, they've missed some bunnies underneath. They've missed some free throws. And again, the Lady Huskies struggling here from the field at halftime. Once again, thanks everybody for joining us, and welcome to the Scott's Electric Halftime Show. They've got electricians to handle all of your electrical needs. Call Scott's Electric right here in Wahpeton. Scott's Electric, our halftime show sponsor. Let's take a look at the scoring for the Shanley Deacons. Total of 3 points for Lydia Mattern. These are unofficial, of course. 13 points for Kate Busick. She had averaging about 9 coming in, so she's already hit her average and then some. She's got 3 threes and a pair of field goals for Kate Busick. She got that last 3-point field goal just as the clock expired at the end of the first half. Jetta Mevold coming off the bench has got 2 points for the Deacons. Liz Dabbert, she's got a pair of threes. She's got 6 points. Mo Hakim only got 2 points before she went down on fouls. She got 2 fouls early, and she went to the bench in a hurry early in the first half, averaging 20 points. I'm guessing that they will concentrate on getting her the ball right away here in the second half. And then the other injured player that the Shanley Deacons had was Emily Shrema. She came back off a meniscus injury, getting her first action tonight. She picked up 2 quick fouls as well. She had 2 points. Mariah Bird, coming off the bench for the Shanley Deacons, had 3 field goals for a total of 6. So leading the way for the Deacons is Kate Busick, again with 3 threes and a pair of field goals in double figures for the Shanley Deacons. Taking a look at the scoring for the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, 1 point for Haley Kerr. She made 1 of 2 from the line. McKenna Kumo with just 1 field goal for 2 points. 2 points for Ayanna Allard, 1 point for Thea Luneberg. She was 1 for 2 from the line. And then Lydia Model has the only double figures for the Wahpeton Lady Huskies with 11. So there's your scoring for the Lady Huskies. Again, trailing here at halftime on the Scott's Electric Halftime Show, trailing 35-17. Don't forget Scott's Electric. They've got electricians to handle all your electrical needs. Call Scott's Electric right here in Wahpeton. We'll be right back with half number 2 following these messages.
Thrivent Financial wishes the Wahpeton Husky Falls sports teams and coaches the best of success. Thrivent is proud to have the opportunity to support this community and help those who live and work here make the most of their time, talents, and treasures. Call Will Ulick, your local Thrivent Financial professional. If you're interested in putting plans that align with your values into action, please call Will Ulick at 701-642-1108. Thrivent Financial.
What matters is you finding the right college for yourself. And so I transferred to NDSCS. I love the fact that people are always nice to you and you make a lot of great friends. My name is Dawafi and I am here for my future.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
campus, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I'll look back at all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric. Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here, Three Borders Sports Network. Lady Huskies trail 35-17 as we're about ready to start half number 2. Waiting to get the clock reset to 18 minutes. And he's working at it. Crowd's cheering him on. Possession arrow will go to the Shanley Deacons as we are about ready now to start half number 2. Bringing it up into the front court was Busick. Far side, they go to Hodel. Hakim. Busick. Mattern looks down. Nope. Now it's down to Hakim. Mattern for 3. Rolls off the iron. That one's going to bounce off of Lydia Mottle's leg. It'll stay with the Deacons with a fresh shot clock. Hakim and Mottle were hustling for that one. Busick's going to inbound now underneath the Shanley basket. Toss into Hakim, just off her arms, but it's still controlled by the Deacons. That one's just off the hands of Shrema, and Haley Kerr is going to control for the Huskies. So again, Coach Watson always preaches about the first 5 minutes of the second half. How important is it here for the Lady Huskies to come back? Trailing 35-17. Woods. Back to Kerr for 3. Kerr for 3! Haley Kerr nails the 3 and cuts the lead to 15 at the 17-minute mark. Far side Busick. Now they brings it back to Hodel. Down low to Shrema. Top of the key, Mattern. Deacon's doing a good job of touch passing. Just barely touches it. Mattern gets rid of it in a hurry. Busick. Again, they're looking for Shrema or Hakim down low. 7 seconds. Busick's going to take a 3. No good. Shrema gets the rebound. Battles in. Haley Kerr holds her out and blocks her out. And the Huskies come away with the ball. Mottle brings it into the front court. Haley Kerr at the top of the key. Going to set up the offense. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock for the Lady Huskies. Kerr to Kumo. Kumo gets a screen from Woods. To the corner. Mottle for 3. A little bit strong. Ball rebounded by Busick underneath. Went off Hakim's hands. Busick to the corner to Hodel. Mattern tosses it down to Hakim. Turnaround jumper in the paint. High arcing shot. No good. Kumo on the rebound. Kumo pushes. Going to go up against Shrema. No good, but she gets her own rebound. Puts it back in for 2. I'm sure Coach Watson was hoping for the foul there on Shrema to get her third one, but it didn't get called, and it's a 13-point lead. So Lady Huskies coming out and outscoring 5-0 right away here to open it up. First 5 minutes, very important for the Lady Huskies here in the second half. Shrema, jumper, no good. Kumo on the rebound. She gets it up to Kerr, Haley Kerr, to Mottle in the corner. Along the baseline, going to take a jumper, no good. Hakim on the rebound. Busick, left side, Hodel, jumper, no good. Rebound underneath, ball on the floor. Controlled by Mattern. I was going to say there was a forearm push there. Is he going to call it on Lydia Mottle, I think? It is on Lydia Mottle. So that'll be her second personal. Team first here in the first half. Lady Huskies trail by 13. Busick for 3. Good. That's her fourth 3 of the day. Got a 30-second timeout here by Coach Watson. We'll take a timeout as well. This timeout brought to you by Three Rivers Decorating.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Just a report from the boys' game up in Shanley. The boys are taking on Shanley up there. At halftime, the boys were leading 41-37. So the Husky boys leading by 4 at halftime up at Shanley. Woods penetrates into the paint. Ball swatted and taken away there by Hodel. She gets it over to Busick. Up to the front they go. Shrima wide open for 2. So Shrima gets her second bucket. 18-point lead, back that quick now for the Deacons as Baumgartner checked in for the Lady Huskies during that timeout. Kerr, Baumgartner on the near wing. Pass to Woods. Woods going to put one up, draws the foul. Busick's going to get the foul. Looks like she has something wrong with her finger. She, in that last timeout, she was over there and wiped something off. As Woods goes to the line, she goes back over the bench again for the towel. Woods gets her first free throw. It's her first point of the game here in the second half. Second free throw is good for Scout Woods. Lead is 16, 40-24. Busick, trap again by the Lady Huskies. Coach Watson trying to get that trap going. Hakim penetrates, puts it up and in off the glass for 2. She's got her 4th point. Increases the lead back to 18. The lead at half was 18. Baumgartner to Luneberg. To Model. To Kerr on the far wing. Kerr penetrates to the free throw line. Off the glass. Good for Haley Kerr. So the senior has got 5 points here in the second half. Lady Huskies trail 42-26 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Shrima with a little left-handed jumper. No good. Box out there by Baumgartner. She clears it out to Kerr. Cross-court pass as Lydia Model trips and falls down, unfortunately. Got tied up on her own feet. So turnover back to the Deacons. Shrima goes to the bench. Busick brings it into the front court. Top of the key, Mattern. Busick penetrates baseline. Now they get it over into the corner. 3-point shot by Hodel, no good. Woods out rebounds Hakim on that one. Model flies up the court. It's going to bring it back out and set up the offense. Gets double teamed there. Got a whistle and a travel as she got double teamed. So it'll be a turnover back to the Deacons. So again, Shrima goes to the bench. Jasmine Hill checks in for Woods. Busick's going to get the inbound pass right in front of the Husky bench. 42-26, 13 minutes to go. Lob pass down low to Bird. Hakim rolls and moves. And what did they call? Travel? Must have been. Allard checks in for Baumgartner. Kumo checks in. Model sits down. So turnover on the Deacons. Going to give the Huskies the ball back. So Haley Kerr is going to bring it up into the front court. Near side to Hill on the wing. Top of the key, Luneberg. Allard now top of the key, over to Kerr. Right in front of Coach Watson on the Husky bench. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Again, a few times tonight, Lady Huskies have run that shot clock down. Kerr wants to try and penetrate, tries to put up a shot, no call. Luneberg has to pick it up and throw it back up. Gets the shot off the iron, battle for the ball underneath, and picked off there. Nice job by Haley Kerr to recover that rebound. She tried to get it over to Allard, and it's tipped away there underneath by Hodel, And it'll stay with the Lady Huskies with 12:18 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Kumo to the left elbow. Lunenburg off the glass, no good. Rolls out there to Allard, and it's controlled by the Lady Huskies. 42-26. 15 seconds on the shot clock. That ball did not hit the rim, so the Lady Huskies down to 10. And they try to lob it inside the hill, and it's intercepted. Back the other way we come. Mattern lobs it up for Hakim. Off the glass, up and in for 2. She's got 6 now. 44-26, the lead is back to 18. Allard penetrates to the free throw line, stops, picks up her dribble. Kumo penetrates into the paint. Got a whistle. Was it away from the ball? I believe. Did not see what the referee held up there for the numbers, so I got to wait till it gets up on the scoreboard. It'll be Husky ball underneath. That was on Hodel. Allard brings it out. Huskies get a fresh 30. Care for 3. Off the backside, no good. It'll be Deacon ball. 11:26 to go, 44-26. Deacons lead. Inadvertent whistle there, and they're going to give the Deacons the ball back and start this one all over. So fresh 30 for the Deacons. Busick on the near wing. Again, near side is closest to me. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Kumo on the weak side. Trying to get it up. And Kumo had pressure from Busick. Busick wouldn't let her by, and Kumo lost the dribble. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the Lady Huskies. Checking back in for the Deacons is Mevold. And Shrema also checks in. Haley Kerr goes to sit down. 44-26. Deacons looking to make it a 20-point lead. 15-footer, no good. Hakim on the rebound, put back, no good. Shrema battles for the rebound, but it's controlled by Jasmine Hill. Model up to Kumo. And again, wrong place, wrong time. Kumo shuffles her feet. Turnover on the Lady Huskies as Woods checks in and Bonches checks in. Hill and Lunenburg sit down. 10:52 mark. Lady Huskies still trail by 18. Busick looking for some help out high. She lobs it in now to Bird, over to Shrema. Left-hander gets it over. Now they go down low to Hakim in the paint. Gets her own rebound back up, and she's fouled underneath. And that foul, I believe, is on Scout Woods. Yes, it is. So that'll be Scout's first personal foul. Hakim to the line. First free throw is no good. 51% free throw shooter from the line. Averaging 20 points, 10 rebounds, double-double for the Shanley Deacons. She was out early in the first half. There's a missed free throw again. Lady Huskies with the ball now at 10.5 minutes to go in half number 2. Model goes to the far side, has to pull it back to the top. Woods penetrating against Shrema, puts it up and draws the foul. So Shrema, I believe that will be her third personal foul. So Woods should go to the line. And she has 2 for 2 from the line today. Looking for her third. Short, no good. She'll be attempting a second shot here as Shrema's going to go out now with 3 personal fouls. Checking in for her is Dabbert. Dabbert checks in with a couple of threes in the first half. She had 6 points. Woods, second free throw is good. She's 3 for 4 for the line. Lady Huskies trail by 17, 44-27. Top of the key, Busick. Finds Bird. Bird looks low to Busick. Pass tipped away there by Lydia Model. That one was telegraphed there as Model tipped that one away. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Deacons. 10:03 to go in the second half. Down low to Busick. Back out, tipped away there by Bonchis, almost controlled as she goes into the Shanley bench to try and save that one. 9:57, 44-27 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Busick inbounds to Hakim. Back to Busick. Bird gets it back over to Busick. Down low they go to Hakim. Turns around just inside the buzzer up against Woods and puts it in for 2. Back come the Lady Huskies, now trailing by 19. Model picks up her dribble, gets it over to Woods, guarded by Hakim. She's going to try and take her into the basket. Weak side pickoff there by Busick. She gets it up in a hurry to Hakim for 2. Nice easy breakaway bucket there for Hakim. Nice pass from Busick. Coach Watson wants to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll take a timeout as well. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 9 minutes, 20 seconds to go. The Shanley Deacons 48, the Lady Huskies 27. Back after these messages.
As a member of First Community Credit Union, your Kasasa checking and savings accounts earn more interest, which means more money back. And more money back means more date nights, sweet new kicks, or gas in the tank. Whatever is important to you, Kasasa accounts at First Community Credit Union help make it happen. Come join us and let's put your money to work with accounts that give back. As a member of First Community Credit Union, your Kasasa checking and savings accounts earn more interest.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
That timeout brought to you by Three Rivers Decorating. Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here. Lady Huskies trail by 21 now. As Coach Watson took a long time out there to discuss game plan with his Lady Huskies, and just that quick on a shuffle of the feet, Emma Bonches turns it over on a travel call. Emma had a nice move to the bucket, but the referee said she pulled that foot up a little bit too early. So a turnover on the Lady Huskies goes back to the Deacons. Busick's going to bring it up into the front court. Near side. Picked up by Model. Down low to Hakim. Up and in for 2. She's got 12 now. Averaging 20 for the Deacons. Model. Luneberg. Looks to the left. Shot up and falls in for Taya. She's got 3 points. Way up in a hurry. Off the rim by Bird. Gets her own board. Back up and good. Busick with the assist. So Bird's got her 8th point. Coolmo is going to try and penetrate. Draws the foul. I believe that'll be on Mariah Bird. We'll see if the referee agrees with what I said. Or if I agree with what the referee said, maybe. It is on Bird. That'll be her 2nd personal. Before the shot. So Lady Husky's going to inbound. Kumo gets it out deep to Model. Model way up high by the top circle. Now gets it over to Allard. Near side to Bonches on the near wing. Want people to cut through. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Bonches on the wing. Back to Allard. Model for 3. No good on the shot. Luneberg on the weak side rebound. Allard, Model, Kumo. Kumo penetrates. Goes up hard off the glass. Battle for the rebound. Hakim comes away with it. And back the other way we go. Pass down low. Intended for Bird. Broken up by Kumo. It'll stay with the Deacons with 23 seconds to go on the shot clock. Checking in for the Deacons is Shorma. Penetration drive up and in for Busick. Gives her 18 on the night. Model, far side Allard for three. No good. Hakim on the board. Busick's going to push. 3-on-3. Gets it over to the left side. Intended for Bird. Tipped away there. And it'll stay with the Deacons with 24 seconds as Kerr, Woods, and Baumgartner check in. Kulmo, Luneberg, and Allard go out. Kim gets the inbound pass. Busick for a wide open three. And that is money. Put it in the bank. 57-29, 7:13 to go here in half number two. Kerr, Model, as we approach 7 minutes. Baumgartner to Kerr in the corner. Lady Huskies running their motion offense. Back to Kerr, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Model penetrates, kicks it back to Baumgartner. Now to Kerr for three on the wing. Rims in and out, halfway down. Mattern pushes it up. Looking down low for Shorma, not quite there. Got to reset. Now Shorma from three on the wing. Rattles that one home. Shorma, ninth grader, 6-footer, gets her first bucket of the game. 60-29. 31-point lead, just like that for the Deacons. Kerr to Woods. Woods switches hands, goes into the paint, puts one up, and draws the foul. So Scout Woods goes and penetrates and gets a bucket. Should go to the line for the and one. As Jasmine Hill checks in for Emma Bonches. And that personal foul there, I believe, was on Hill. That was her first. Or not on Jasmine, excuse me. I went the wrong way with that one. That foul was on Bird. Sorry about that, Jasmine. As a missed free throw by Woods. 60-31. Mattern penetrates, kicks it over to Kim. Off the glass, no good. And battle for the rebound, coming away with it is Mattern. Almost tipped away there by Kerr. Ball on the floor, rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Busick. Good hustle by Haley Kerr, trailing 29 points. The Lady Huskies never give up. Under 6 minutes to play. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Deacons 60, Lady Huskies 31. Back after these messages.
At Richland IFC, we work closely with our producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. At Richland IFC, we are dedicated to working with growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its growers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for our food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports Husky sports.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I'll look back at all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Back in action here is the penetration drive, and it's up and good, and she's going to go to the line for the and one is Scout Woods. So Scout Woods, her second drive to the bucket, drawing the foul. That foul is on. I don't know if they've changed it on the scoreboard or not. Woods' free throw is up and in. Cuts the lead to 26 now, 60-34. Just inside the arc, 2-point shot, no good. Hakim on the putback is up and in. She's got 14. Care pushes it up to Baumgartner. Keith and Cindy Borchert, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Very loyal listeners. We appreciate you and supporting the Huskies. Woods goes up and in for 2. Nice pass from Model. So Woods with the bucket. Cuts the lead 62-36. Busick tries to lob it in for Mattern. Tipped away there by Model. And it's going to be white ball there. The Huskies get the ball back as Shrima checks in for Hakim. So 6-2 goes to sit down, and 6-4 comes in for the Deacons. Once again, thanks Keith and Cindy Borchert for tuning in to Lady Husky basketball here on Three Borders Sports Network. Woods on the near wing. Wants to go in against Shrima. Now she's going to get double teamed. Does get it over to Care. Now Woods gets it over to Model. They move the ball around to Baumgartner. Model, 12 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Huskies. Model way up high. Penetrates left elbow, jump shot, no good. Busick on the rebound. Lydia Model's going to get whistled for the reach. It should be 3 fouls on Lydia. It is. 4:40 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Deacons 62, Lady Huskies 36. Don't forget, we've got our coaches show tomorrow night live from the boiler room. Got a lot of coaches coming on tomorrow night. We're going to have 7 of them all. Pass goes down low for Mattern. And stepping on the line there with the defensive pressure. Haley Kerr got excited about that with her defensive pressure and gets the turnover on the Deacons. Again, Lady Huskies not giving up here with 4:20 to go. Again, we got 7 coaches tomorrow night. Get the other side of the river here coming in. We got the Breckenridge folks coming in. Woods, back to Model. Jumper inside the free throw line, no good. Busick on the long rebound. She's going to bring it up all the way up front. Pass intended for Mattern, goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Husky ball. Coach Tom Hare, the wrestling for the Cowboys, will be in. Coach Stephen Lipp, his first interview with us in his first season as the head coach of the Cowboy basketball team, will be joining us tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in for the coaches show tomorrow night. Be a fun show with 11 guys in there. Evan McCall, the BW Blades coach, coming in. Coach Ralph. Hunter McCall will be in for the wrestling as the shot goes off the glass, rebounded by Hakim. Coach Hunter McCall for the wrestling team, assistant coach. Coach Brandt couldn't make it. Down low they go to Shrima. Left-handed is up and good. She gets her 6th point, averaging 8 for the Deacons. Under 3.5 to go. 64-36. Care to the baseline. Now back out to Model. Over to Woods. To Baumgartner on the side. Care to the free throw line. Jumper just inside the free throw line. No good. Long rebound to Baumgartner. Puts up a shot. Blocked by Busick. And goes off Gabby's hands, I believe. And it'll be Deacon ball. It is. 64-36. 3:02 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. So join us tomorrow night about 7 o'clock right here on Three Borders Sports Network for our coaches show live from the boiler room. I want to thank Grippers Sports for being a sponsor as well. Grippers down on Dakota Avenue. Check out all your favorite local teams' sports apparel. Huskies, Cowboys, Cowgirls, Warbirds, BW Blades, much, much more. And they've got the Roland Vinyl print cutter down there as well. Check out Gripper Sports on Dakota Avenue right next to the boiler room. 3-point shot, no good. Model hustles for the rebound. Ball on the floor and taken away by Hakim. Gets it over to the near side. Shot up from 10. Rolls around the rim. Does a complete 360. And it's no good. It'll be Husky ball underneath. That shot by Dabbert just rolled around the rim as we had a bunch of Huskies checking in here. Bonches comes back in. Lunenburg comes in. Let's see who else came in there. I believe Kylie Blado. Yep, Kylie's in. For the Lady Huskies. And then down on the other end, McKenna Brewer and Haley Miller. So Haley Miller is going to bring it up. Gets it over the near side to Lunenburg. Back out top to Haley Miller. Bonches on the wing. Going to penetrate. Finds a wide open Brewer for a little 15-footer. No good. Battle for the board. Ends up in the hands of Miller to Lunenburg. 2:10 to go. Lunenburg spins, gets the ball taken away. She tries to come back, take it away from Mattern, but Mattern controls. Far side, three-point shot up and good. Over on the far side by Dabbert. That's all she has done tonight is shoot threes, and she's got 3 of them, 3 for 3. And we got a whistle and a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Deacons 67, Lady Huskies 36.
Thrivent Financial wishes the Wahpeton Husky Fall sports teams and coaches the best of success. Thrivent is proud to have the opportunity to support this community and help those who live and work here make the most of their time, talents, and treasures. Call Will Ulick, your local Thrivent financial professional. If you're interested in putting plans that align with your values into action, please call Will Ulick at 701-642-1108. Thrivent Financial.
What matters is you finding the right college for yourself. And so I transferred to NDSCS. I love the fact that people are always nice to you and you make a lot of great friends. My name is Wahpeton and I am here for my future.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Lady Huskies in the final 2 minutes of this one. The Deacons commanding lead of 67-36. Miller over to Bonches, back to Miller, top of the key. Brewer looks down low for Blado. Back to Miller, over to Bonches on the wing. Gonna go in against Hakim. And Hakim muscles her way. 4 minutes to go. The boys lead Shanley 73-67 up in Fargo. So the boys leading 73-67 with 4 minutes to go. A minute and a half to go here. Ball tipped away by Blado, controlled by Bonches. Left-handed dribble on the far side. There's a whistle and a foul. Pushing foul is going to be whistled against. Aubrey Dew checked in for the Deacons. That's going to send Emma Bonches to the line for the bonus. Emma so far tonight 0 for 3 from the line. That one's 0 for 4. Checking in for the Deacons now is Maggie Sharma, the ninth grader, 6-footer. Minute 15 to go here. Bringing the ball into the front court for the Deacons is McNeely. Down low, little jumper, no good there. Shot was by Seeley Stockmo. Miller into the front court for the Lady Huskies. Bonches, we're under a minute to play. Brewer on the far wing, down low to Blado. Just to the side of the point to Hill, and it's blocked there and taken away by the Deacons. Dribbling all the way up and going in for the bucket. She'll be going to the line for the and one is Jetta Mevold. 46.5 seconds to go. That foul was whistled against Miller. That is her first. Free throw is up and good for Mevold. 45 seconds to go. Difference of about 15 seconds on the shot clock to game clock. Brewer, far wing. Miller brings it to the near side. Looks for Bonches, not there. And a pass intended for Brewer goes out of bounds. Off of Brewer's hands, it'll be Deacon ball. 70-36. Almost doubled up here on the Lady Huskies. The shot clock is turned off with 28 seconds to go. Lob down low to Stockmo. Battle for the ball down low. Deacons. Bonches intercepts that one. Emma's going to go in. Puts up the shot. No foul called. Referee's going to let this one go. 10 seconds. And that will be the end of the game as dribbling it out for the Deacons is Nebold, and that'll be your final score. The final score here from Husky Gymnasium. The Lady Huskies fall in defeat to the Shanley Deacons 70-36. Stay tuned here for your Wahpeton Daily News postgame show coming up next right after these commercials. The Lady Huskies fall on Three Borders Sports Network 70-36. Stay tuned for the Wahpeton Daily News postgame show coming up after these messages.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all of the Wahpeton Husky sports teams the best of luck this fall. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the News Monitor and the Daily News. Keep up with local news, sporting events, and personal interest stories in our papers. The Daily News offers an e-newsletter for more information at your computer. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for much more information. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes the best of luck this season. At Richland IFC, we work closely with our producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. At Richland IFC, we are dedicated to working with growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its growers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for our food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports Husky sports. Thrivent Financial wishes the Wahpeton Husky Fall sports teams and coaches the best of success. Thrivent is proud to have the opportunity to support this community and help those who live and work here make the most of their time, talents, and treasures. Call Will Ulick, your local Thrivent financial professional. If you're interested in putting plans that align with your values into action, please call Will Ulick at 701-642-1108. Thrivent Financial.
What matters is you finding the right college for yourself. And so I transferred to NDSCS. I love the fact that people are always nice to you and you make a lot of great friends. My name is Wahpeton and I am here for my future.
Sports injuries can put a damper on a young athlete's high school career. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is here to make sure you get back to playing the sport you love. Whether it's a knee, shoulder, ankle, or back pain, our OSPTI experts will use their knowledge to rehab and strengthen that injured area for a full and complete recovery. Stay in the game with OSPTI. All major insurances are accepted. Call us at 218-641-7725, or you can find us on Facebook at OSPTI, or check us out on the web at www.ospti.net.
Being a member of First Community Credit Union means access to better rates and lower fees. And it means being part of something more. It's joining a team that's dedicated to serving our community by giving scholarships to our future leaders, providing food for a hungry neighbor, and lending a helping hand to our local parks. Our communities always come first. It's the credit union difference. Come join us and see what we can do together.
The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I'll look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace and I'm here for my future.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all of the Wahpeton Husky sports teams the best of luck this fall. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the News Monitor and the Daily News. Keep up with local news, sporting events, and personal interest stories in our papers. The Daily News offers an e-newsletter for more information at your computer. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for much more information. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes the best of luck this season. Well, welcome back, everybody, to Husky Gymnasium here as it is emptying out, and welcome back also to our Wahpeton Daily News post-game show brought to you by the Daily News, bringing you news and sports stories to the area. The Wahpeton Daily News post-game show. Thank you for sticking with me here tonight, and we'll have the post-game show, and usually Coach Watson will wander up here after a few seconds in the locker room, spending some time with the girls, going through the post-game stuff. So we'll see if Coach Watson comes up here in the next few minutes. Let's take a look here on the Wahpeton Daily News post-game show. Your unofficial statistics here. Scoring for the Shanley Deacons, first on the visitors' scoreboard. 3 points for Lydia Mattern. Kate Busick got 21 points. She ended up with 5 3-point shots. So she came alive here, averaging 9 for the Deacons, had 21 unofficially. Jetta Meebold coming off the bench had 7 points. 9 points coming off the bench for Liz Dabbert, and those were all 3-point field goals. So 3 threes for Liz Dabbert. 14 points for Moha Kim. Again, she only had 2 in the first half, limited by foul trouble in the first half, and she ended up with 14 unofficially. Maggie Shorma ended up getting a 3-point shot there at the end, and then coming off of meniscus injury, 6 points for Shrima, and then 8 points for Mariah Bird. Taking a look at the scoring for the Lady Huskies. Lady Huskies were led by Lydia Model with 11 points. She had all 11 points in the first half. Scout Woods with 9 points came on and got all of those in the second half. 3 points for Taya Luneberg, 4 points for Kumo. She had a bucket in each half, and 6 points for Haley Kerr. There is your scoring roundup there for the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. We'll take a short break. Head Coach Watson is making it up here to the booth, and we'll be right back after this message with Head Coach Brian Watson after this. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all of the Wahpeton Husky sports teams the best of luck this fall. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the News Monitor and the Daily News. Keep up with local news, sporting events, and personal interest stories in our papers. The Daily News offers an e-newsletter for more information at your computer. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for much more information. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes the best of luck this season. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all of the Wahpeton Husky sports teams the best. Sorry about that, folks. There it started double playing there, so welcome back to the Wahpeton Daily News post-game show brought to you by the Wahpeton Daily News, bringing you news and sports stories to the area. Lady Huskies fall 70-36 to the Shanley Deacons tonight. Head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson, joins us up in the booth here post-game, and I appreciate you taking some time to come up here, Coach.
Not a problem, Joe.
Yeah, how is that team? We just talking off the air there. How's that team, the Shanley Deacons, lost 3 games this year?
I don't know, Joe. I'm a little bit confused. I mean,
that was a good squad.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, that's a very good basketball team. I'm not saying that, you know, we felt like we come in here and just steamroll them, but compared to everybody that we've played, and maybe they just played out of their minds tonight, but compared to everybody that we played, that's one of the better teams in the EDC. I'm really kind of baffled why they have 3 losses.
I don't know. I've got unofficial, and you maybe have the official book there, but Kate Busick, I ended up with 21. She had 5 3-pointers is what I got.
Yeah, she had 21. You know, she's a good player.
Man.
And she was younger. I'm like, yeah, she's going to be a good one. Unfortunately, she had 2 knee injuries that just kept her off the floor. And I'd say tonight was probably her best game of the year. She shot it really well, which is what we know that she can do. She can handle the ball. You know, even though she's been out, she's still a seasoned player, and you can just tell she's very under control, very composed. You really can't rattle her, and when she's open, she's gonna make it.
She did not hesitate from the 3-point shot.
And as a team, they shot 36% from behind the arc, which is really good. we did everything that we could to take those big girls away, but they have so many weapons. It's hard. You can take the big girls away, get them in foul trouble like we did, but the weapons that they have, they just have many.
I was just going to mention that too here before we get talking about your Lady Huskies here. You'd mentioned in the pregame show about Hakim coming in double-double. She had 20 points, 10 rebounds a game average. You got her in foul trouble right away, and then right after that, you got Shrima in the foul trouble. So, again, you did the right things to get the bigs out. Just couldn't quite capitalize, though.
Yeah, I mean, our game plan was to try and take their bigs away and make their guards beat us. Well, I mean, that's what they were able to do. We did. We got both of them off the floor for quite a bit of time in the first half there, and we were able to take advantage of them being in foul trouble. But, again, it comes down to us, being able to execute when they're out of the game as well. We've got to make open shots, which we've talked about. We shot 20% from the floor.
20 or 28?
I got 20.
Okay.
That's just tough. That's going to be a tough, 13 to 63. And then we were 50% from the free throw line, which is better, but it's still not 70. Yeah. So just things that we have to continue to try and work on. We did get 14 offensive rebounds, which is good against that squad.
Yeah.
But we still were out-rebounded. They beat us in the defensive rebound department 31-20. But a lot of that is due to us not being able to make shots, you know what I mean? So they get the 31 defensive boards, but a lot of that has to do with us. Yep. And then another good game for us turnover-wise. We had 4 turnovers in the first half and ended up with 15 turnovers, and really 3 of those were late in the game when we had our subs in. So we did a good job of taking care of the ball. We still have to be able to execute on offense and be able to put the ball in the basket. That's the name of the game. You got to score. I saw some good things late in the game where we were able to kind of isolate Scout on Hakim, and she was able to get to the basket and score, draw a foul, and the help that's coming. So, when the score is what the score is, then you've got to try and work on some things. And we did. We took time out. We said we want to run this set. We want to try and get this look, and we got exactly what we wanted. And a couple times in a row there, we just let her go. So, it is what it is. We want to learn with each game. We want to try and learn within the game too as well. Mm-hmm. We certainly did some good things tonight, but we know that we have things to work on, and hopefully a game like this against a team like this, a very good basketball team, will help us in our next game, because it doesn't get any easier going to West Fargo. You
had a good first half out of Lydia Model. I had her down for 11 points, all of them in the first half, I think.
Yeah, Lyd just gets it done. I mean, she's just all over the place. If there's a ball around her or anywhere in her area, she's probably going to get it. She's able to score in the first half. She had a couple tough shots in the second half that just didn't fall for her. But if she could put 2 halves together, then we'll be in good shape. But again, she's learning too. She's only a sophomore.
Yep.
So our little C squad team, we do some good things at times. Hopefully we can just learn from this game and go to West Fargo now, go on the road against a team that beat Shanley. We're going to have to go and try and battle them. They're going to have a solid post player inside, and their guard play has always been good.
And then taking a look at the rest of the team, like you mentioned there, you got a good output in the second half from Scout Woods. She struggled in the first half. Haley Cares just tenacity here in the second half. I mean, she was going after the ball right down here in the corner here. I saw her, and she just turned around, and she was all pumped up. So, again, hats off to Haley Care on her defense and tenacity down here in the second half.
Yeah, I just asked him. I said, we're just going to play this thing until the end. We're not going to quit. We have to play like the score is 0-0, and that's just the way that you play, and she did a good job of that. Able to frustrate them a little bit. I think they're like, well, the game's over. What are you still doing that for? Well, that's what we need to do. We need to play the game all the way till the end. We don't worry about the score. Like I said, and then Haley did a good job of that, and we got good production in the second half out of Scout. McKenna had a game that maybe is down for her. She said, well, I'm not playing very well. I'm like, well, you just got to work your way out of it. And sometimes as a player, a couple shots don't go or whatever. You've got to work your way out of it. But she did have 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
So she's got to look at that and say, well, I was able to get to the boards and do some good things there. And then my teammates picked me up in other areas that I normally do well in. Taya had 5 rebounds as well. So, like I said, this little C Squad team is sort of putting things together here and there. We're going to, kind of be in a gunfight with a knife every once in a while, which we were tonight. And then and then just learn from them, see if we can dig our way out of it, do some good things, and use those things in the future. We did some things tonight that we're certainly going to be able to use down the road in late February. So I was happy to see those things pan out for us and see the girls keep fighting.
And we can talk more about it tomorrow night at the coaches' show from the boiler room. But, again, a lot of positive things coming out of this young team for the Lady Huskies.
Yeah, we're doing well. We're building with each game. And like I said, I'm happy with the way things are going. And, you can't – you want to win games, but we really are. We're doing some good things, and I'm happy with the way that we're playing.
All right, you travel to West Fargo on Friday.
Yep.
All right, just a note here. I just got a text message that the boys defeated Shanley 83-78. It was a close game all the way. It looked
Nice.
I saw they were up by 6 at half, or 4 at halftime. They led by 6 with 4 minutes to go, and then they finally did win 83-78. So the Husky boys defeat Shanley up in Fargo tonight.
Coach Ralph will be in a good mood.
He'll be in a good mood tomorrow night. Yep. All right, Coach. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Do a great job covering us, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you. And then we'll be back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Got a full slate of Boiler Room Coaches Show tomorrow night. We got 7 coaches. We're going to have Coach Ralph. We're going to have Coach Hunter McCall, the assistant Huskies wrestling coach. Tom Hare, head coach of the Cowboy Wrestling. Stephen Lipp, Cowboy basketball coach, his first year.
The East Side coming now.
So we'll get them guys coming in. Austin Emdeck is going to come in also. He's Cowgirl basketball coach. Evan McCall, BW Blades. Yep. And rounding out the 7 would be you.
Oh, okay.
You'll be number 7.
I'll be there, too.
So, all right,
sounds
so
good.
Head coach Brian Watson will be joining us. All right, Coach, thank you very much for joining us on the Wahpeton Daily News postgame show. That'll wrap it up for us on Three Borders Sports Network. Your final score once again tonight, the Wahpeton Lady Huskies fall to the Shanley Deacons 70-36. We'll wrap it up. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock live from the Boiler Room right here on Three Borders Sports Network.